Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and Taskmaster Tuesday. And this is another one that I wrote. And this one involves sealed orders. So the second half is a mystery. And you might be thinking, but Brother Monroe, that'll give you a huge advantage. Well, yes, except that my memory is terrible. And I've left long enough between writing the scenario and recording it in that I have mostly forgotten what the sealed bit says. So, this is simple. We have been tasked by the Emperor of a faraway land to design a new flagship. We can choose any country we like. And we get a battleship. It must be ostentatious and fabulous. And we don't actually know what the enemy is. I don't even think it's Japan. We can come back to that, though. So this is going to be the Glorious. Now, there are some restrictions. We must have spacious crew quarters, of course, for all the entertaining. Must have an advanced radio. Yes, or an RDF is an interesting option, actually. I don't think it's worth the wait, though. In this particular scenario, I would in a campaign. I'd go for RDF, but we must have an advanced radio, and it must have maximum range so that we can go a cruising. Right, okay, let's get into the actual design. Now, well, let's make it as big as humanly possible for a start. I mean, that is kind of the point. And we have been told that otherwise our job is simply to make the ship as expensive as we can. So, big ship. Now then, I probably will use an advanced tower. Or will I? No, yes I will, because it's light, much lighter. This one, the advanced tower 1. And secondary tower... Actually, seeing as we're going for expensive, I might as well use the advanced tower 3. So used to cost cutting. I think the 1 is actually a better fit. Or is it? Hard to tell sometimes. We'll go with that one. So we'll go with the best towers. Now then. Guns. What do we get access to? 16-inch Mark 1, 15-inch Mark 1, or 14 Mark 3. Oh, let's go for a 16 Mark 1. That's much more interesting. I don't know. On this hull? Not sure. Not sure. I'm thinking an MXSvipul suits it quite well. Given the long superstructure. But its guns look tiny on this hull. That is fantastic because of how fat it is. Plenty of room for shuffleboard and tennis, whatever else you want to attempt to try and play. Right, secondary guns. I think 6-inch. I think that might be a decent option. Really? No. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then possibly 3-inch guns or 2-inch guns. 2-inch guns. I'm not going to put them here because they tend to get in the way of the funnels. I don't know my funnel setup yet. Lots of secondary guns. Need to keep the hoi polloi and the riffraff away should they decide to approach the boat. Or approach the ship. In a boat, I should say. Right. 77 smoke. Right, okay. Let's get this set up first. Ooh. You know what? Let's go for a turbo electric drive. They're always fun. With an Orcs diesel. For the electro hydro, personally. Now then, 77 smoke. Be able to get 2 of these. Now it gives you. Do you know what? I think I want. Yeah, I want. What's the shortest funnel I have access to? I think it's this one. I want to get 2 funnels in there. I want to go for a 3 funnel design. You let me do that, game? No. But I might be able to get a tall funnel 4 in there. Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. I'm more going for aesthetics than anything else. Looks a bit weird. I wish I could adjust the height of this funnel. Oh, dearie me. That would be another cool thing. To be able to adjust funnel heights. Because I do like them being the same. I don't like one being higher than the other. I still have spare smoke, you know. I could just go for that. Not quite the same. The 9 works, I think. The 8 is better. I wish I could fit 2 8s. I wish I could fit another 8 in there. But alas, I cannot. We'll just have to go for a dual funnel design. Oh, fuck off, game. It's something that's just not being happy today. Just busting my balls. I really wish the game wouldn't do that. Deleting the tower out from under you like that. It's very rarely what you were intending to do. There we go. Right. Speed then. Speed is always nice. It's also expensive. And being a turbo drive ship, yeah, I'm going to run out of weight. But however, there's a huge cost difference once you go over 31 knots. So we're going to actually destroy. What about displacement? Yeah, 30 knots. That's kind of the sweet spot. If you start going over that, it just starts getting ridiculous. So we'll go for 31 knots, which is still ludicrous for a capital ship in 1920 with 16-inch guns. Right. And I'll probably have to reduce it, but we'll see. What propellant do I get? Tube powder 1. Oh, nice. Go for my standard tube powder setup then. Hydrophone, coincidence rangefinder, 8% overweight, Jesus. Oh, and of course a veteran crew. Let's go with what I would like. Let's go for an 18.9, 16.8, and it is an all or nothing ship. So those can all go down to, say, 2. And that doesn't help at all. Oh, Jesus. Right. Speed is the obvious one, but... like, well... We could go down to 28 knots. 28 knots is still very respectable. Can we do that on an induced boiler? Yes. What about a natural boiler? No. Go induced then. That gets us to within 2%. Drop the torpedo a touch. Yeah, that gets us very close. There we go. 634,798,100. What is it without crew? Just so you can compare it to a campaign ship. 362 million. Well, 363 almost. That is a ludicrous price. Absolutely bonkers. Right. We have a little bit of an half weight offset, but it's not too much. Not enough to fix on guns alone. Oh, piss off, game. Still an half weight offset. There. Pitch 13.8, roll 3.4. That's very good. Although I'd like to bring those back actually. Okay. So I think I can bring this in a little bit more. There we go. A little bit better. 2.3, 3.4, and pretty good firing angles all around. Not the most exciting ship layout-wise, but oh, where's my shortcut not working for that? Anyway, there we have a rather splendid ship, I think. Now, let's see what let's see what I actually wrote for the second half. Right, enemy forces, Spain, okay. Spain, 1915. Okay, unfortunately, the vast expense of the ship that we just built has caused a civil war, and the rest of the Navy has mutinied and joined the rebels. Oh dear, that's not great. Range 20,000. They have 3 battleships. Christ. 2 battle cruisers, a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and 5 destroyers. No transport. Our job is simple. Sink the rebels. Okay. This is a bit. And show that our design is more than just a floating palace. Winner is the Admiral who sinks the enemy fleet with the most structure remaining. In the quite likely event we don't manage that, then the winner is the Admiral who can sink the most total value of the enemy fleet. Okay. Great thing about having a terrible memory. Yeah, I'd forgotten. I knew that, you know, we had to fight a fleet, but I didn't remember that I put in 5 capital ships and 5 destroyers as well, plus some cruisers. It's going to be tough, especially with an all-or-nothing scheme like this. Like, my citadel is well protected, but the ends of the ship, I reckon I'll take a lot of partial pence. Although, that is promising. It looks like a small dreadnought to me. This, however, is the Italian battlecruiser. Wow. I reckon that's explosive. I don't know what kind of guns those are. 13-inch guns. Okay, I reckon that's a very explosive ship. Just saying. Right, I don't want to get too close. Broadside on, that's fine by me. Mm. Yeah, trouble is with these 16-inch Mark 1s and no radar, I'm not going to be able to stay at range too much, even with a veteran crew. But I reckon the enemy will come to me. That's a good sign. Just exploding on the armour and setting a fire. That's not terrible. Other thing with the Mark 1 as well, the reload times are not great. Let them come to us. I'm sure they will. Although at the moment it doesn't look like it very much. %5 chance to hit. That's pretty... Whoa! Oh, that is very decent. My word. That was a hell of a hit. Main deck pen. Straight into the engine rooms by the looks of it. Right down like that, I think. Another hit like that. Yes, please. She's slowed right down to a full stop. Don't know where these supposed rebels are, or the rest of them. They have 2 of those battle cruisers. Now there's another ship. That is indeed a small dreadnought. Look at that. I love this ship. Such a cool little thing. "13-inch guns as well. And 10s on the side. Okay. No big guns. That is good. Ooh, hello. Who are you? And what do you think you're doing? Peasant? I think not. Oh, partial. Must have actually put some armour on their destroyer. Still a lot of damage on it though. Leading the target. Still no IDs on any of these ships. There we go. Partial pens are enough to sink it. I don't think it got off a torpedo. Yeah, here come the small dreadnoughts. The reason I went for costs, by the way, if we are sunk, is simply because you can check that at the end. So I thought that was a good one. We don't have to worry about counting as we go or anything like that. Partial pen. Oh, we switched to HE for some reason. Fair enough, I guess. We've got an eye on another ship. That is an armoured cruiser. 8-inch guns. No torpedoes either. Don't really have to worry about you too much then. on. Okay, we got an ID at least. Look. Saint Louis, 26 million. 20 knots. Wow. This is one of the best hulls in the game, in my opinion. Like, you can make absolute monsters with this. That is not a monster. That is a disappointment. Well, I still fancy my chances, but we're a little bit far away. I want to get more solid IDs on some of the other ships. And there's definitely still a battlecruiser over there somewhere. Still shooting at us. And there's another 4 of those destroyers. And there's a light cruiser somewhere as well. All of which have the potential to be annoying. Oh my word. Oh my god. Hit the casement, of all things. Oh my good god. There's a high explosive shell as well. Hit the casement and exploded. Must have hit it right, yeah, right there. Ouch. Come about. Is that another one of the battle cruisers? Yeah. Got an ID on. Ooh, another huge hit. ID on the heavy cruiser. Oh, it does have torpedoes. Okay, need to be careful of you then. Kill it. Ow. Bunch of overpens, that's good. I know I'm overpenning it, but should cause enough fire and flooding to sink it, although not quite. That should take it down. Right. Main guns, second heavy cruiser. I think that one is going down. Yep. Secondaries work over the destroyers. Who are only just a little bit faster than us. See, this is what I was worried about, taking partial pens. They do add up over time. Battleships. Still want to reduce the torpedo threat as much as I can. Come on, get rid of that heavy cruiser. Lovely. Okay, no, don't worry about the destroyer. Actually, there's a light cruiser there. That could cause problems. Gearing is very close, but she's not in torpedo. She doesn't have the angle, I think. She's also been hurt. Gun's doing a good job, actually. Got one hit on that light cruiser. I don't think I'm firing at the light cruiser is being very effective, though. I think we need to focus on the battleship, actually. Impressed with the secondary battery. Normally they're not too effective, but proving helpful. Yeah. Nice shot. The 2-inch guns getting involved as well? Yeah, they are. Ricochet. Damn. Ouch. We need to deal with these DDs. They are annoying me. Goodbye to you. Harriet coming in. First ranging shot, not a hope. Second one though. Partials, but pretty nasty ones. Should end the serious threat from the destroyers. Still that light cruiser though, because these two are pretty damaged. Take them out later, hopefully. Down to about 65% structure. No actual serious damage though. Open, fire flooding. She's a pretty well armoured light cruiser. Look at that. 5-inch plus everywhere. Not the best quality of armour, but it does have it. Secondaries, can you keep working over the destroyers, please? Now there's a battle cruiser. Right. Another destroyer down. If we can end the torpedo threat, then we might be able to finish off this fleet, which would be amazing. Down goes the gearing. Oh dear. Ammo debt on the Principe Alfonso seals her fate. Right. Very good chance to hit. Just need to actually hit. Almost looked like split fire. I don't think it was. Both battleships have taken damage. Try and increase the range a little bit if I can. Angles are not great though. Ooh, that was a good hit. On the... well, I would say Jamie the First, but probably not how the Spanish pronounce that. Can we hit the battlecruiser with the main guns, actually? Like, the angle on the battleships is just terrible. And then somewhere is a wounded battlecruiser I need to find. Oh, there we go. Lovely. All our engines out. Down to 54 structure. Still not bad. Here's the risk of going for this type of ship. Here we go. But stops you losing your critical bits. Stunning shot. Look at that. Absolutely wrecked. A lot of fire, but I actually don't think this is taking critical damage yet. Flooding is under control. That will help. No, don't change your target. The San Francisco Javier, it's definitely still around. Yes! Shell went right into the middle of the ship. That took her out. Right, one battleship. Ah, we found the other battlecruiser, the Futile. Good. Oh my word, that hurt. Come on. Put him out of his misery. Oh no. We need another shot. Here they come. Nope. There we go. Damn has to sink it. Surely. Yep. Goodbye to the Jamie. Now, the Futile is actually coming back towards us, having fixed some of her flooding issues. What's the armor like on that battle cruiser? Pretty bad. Try some HE given the angle. We've got a few shells of those left. Here we go. Load of very nasty partial pens. She's turned now though. And a 50% structure, but I don't think the Futile is going to last too much longer. Yep. We end the battle on 50% structure. Just so that my competitors can compare. Where on earth to put my calculator? Kids have stolen it again. Oh, dear me. Never mind. Let's have a quick look at the costs. So, the San Louis, the little battleships, they were 26,286,100 each. Okay. Plus battle cruisers, they were 42,345,680 each. The two heavy cruisers at 19,517,710 each. The light cruiser, 23,733,680. And then we have our 5 destroyers, which were 12,140,000 each. Okay, I make that a total, if I had been sunk, of 287 million. But, well, just over 287,118,760. But just to compare, so go and have a look at the other Admirals, see how they did. If they managed to sink everything, then 50% is my score. And if they didn't, and they were adding up the cost of the enemy fleet, mine enemy was 287 million. So not really a fair matchup against a 634.8 million dollar behemoth. But yeah, go and see how they did. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.